Okay, so the next thing to do is to manage the choice of colors and icons that we have inserted into our mind map. The best way to do this is to use the legend and the filter tools, which are found on the View tab. Now, you may find that when you first click on this, that there is a simple interface is activated. So it may look like this. So essentially, it is a shorter version of the toolbar with hidden tools, essentially. So simply just click on simple interface if it's highlighted gray like this, and it will reveal all of the tools. So as you can see now, when we go back up to the View tab, we can now see filter and we can see legend. So the first thing that we're going to do is to click on legend. And as you see, that then inserts a legend into the mind map on the top left-hand side. So if we hover over legend and then over the plus sign, and we hit click with our left mouse button, we've then got a choice of add color or add icon. In this particular case, I'm going to add icon. So if I, add color. So what you get then is this particular box, which will show your color options. But the quickest way is to use the select tool, and you can then actually go into the mind map and choose all the different colors that you've inserted. At the moment, we've obviously only got red. So if I hover over the red color and then click, that will then add it to the palette. And then I click OK, and that inserts it then into my legend. And I can then obviously start to type in that box that is at the moment highlighted, label to indicate what that color will actually represent. So if I say complete research by end of May, something like that. And then I click into space, and now that is saved. So that is a really quick way to just insert information into your legend that will represent the colors that are in your mind map. After this, you may then want to filter your mind map when you've got a lot more colors and a lot more icons and things get a little bit more complex. You may want to filter it to just focus on a particular part of the mind map. This is incredibly simple. So again, when you've got the simple interface deactivated, you should be able to see the filter tool in the center there, and there's a drop down arrow underneath. And if we click on that, we should have two options as we've inserted a legend, and we also have icons in the mind map. And all that we do is we hover on one of these. So if we hover on legend, we then see what we've actually got inserted in the legend. And if I click on complete research by the end of May, it will then filter the mind map for anything that does not contain that particular color red. So as you can see, and obviously because these are sub branches, it will also include the previous branches to those, or the level 1 branches. And then to turn it off, simply we just click on the actual icon, the actual filter icon, and that will then return the mind map to what it was previously. So just to show you again, if we now go into icons, same thing. So we have a red flag in rock down here. So if I go the drop down underneath filter, hover over icons and click on red flag, it will then again filter down the mind map to just indicate, or to just show what branches have a red flag included in them. And then again, just to turn off that filter, we go on the actual filter icon, which is here, the gray filter icon. We click that, and that will then return the mind map to what it was previously.